What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Mr. Plays. And today I'll be going over all of Revali's abilities and attacks in Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Roll the intro. Okay guys, so on screen right now I have all of his stats that I have him ranked up to. Now his Midair Attacks I've ranked up quite a bit, and I just need to get him a little better because I do barely use Revali. I do not think that he is so good, so I really need to upgrade him in all of his other attacks. So for his combos, my personal favorite is the Y plus X combo. Now when Revali does this, he does his normal attack, but after he does his normal bows and attacks, he does like an explosion with a bomb arrow. But very quickly and briefly, I would like to go over his unique action. Now the full description for this is to take flight. Now it may sound pretty bad on paper, but if you can use this correctly, it could make really helpful impacts. So now when you take flights in the air and then click Y, it does a long distance bow and arrow shots, which I have to say does a little extra damage, I think, than a lot of the other characters. This is also insane because it is a ranged attack, and ranged attacks can hit people from a far distance. You don't just have to be very close up. Now at the bottom, as you see, it says grab an enemy with X, aka strong attack, then press X to unleash a special attack. It does do less damage and is less accurate because since you are shooting a bomb arrow at the enemy, the full explosion does not fully hit the opponent directly. So in conclusion, it will briefly do less damage. Now let's move on to the Sheikah Ruins. So first, starting out with the stasis, which is a love-hate relationship for me. So what it does is it stops the enemy and then freezes. And then when Revali shoots his arrows up and then rains down on the enemy. But the hate part is when Revali waves to the camera thinking that he is a show-off and he is the best champion. Overall, I think that is a really good stasis because stasis is probably my favorite ruin, and this is just a overall beast. Okay guys, next up the remote bomb. This is just an overall pretty good bomb. Basically, Ravioli summons like a line of like 5 small bombs and slaps it over to the enemy. Pretty good, but does a pretty good amount of damage, and yeah, nothing really else to say about here, but on to the next one. Okay, Revali probably has the most mediocre Cryonis in the entire game. Like, it literally just says, creates pillars of ice in front of you. Like that's just it. I mean, like, what else can I really say about this? Although it does only summon, like, 4 pillars of ice, but, like, that's really it. Now, in my opinion, Magnesis is probably the most underrated rune in my opinion, and Revali's is actually a really good one. So if you do this with Revali, he will take all of the magnetic weapons around him and then collect all of them. After that, he takes all of the enemies in the surrounding area and like attacks you with all of the metal objects in like one big group type of thing. This is overall one of his best runes that I think that you guys should use and is super underrated. Okay guys, now with all of that stuff said, here's just a quick video of me using Revali and his gameplay of me using a ton of his runes, attacks, combos, and all of that good stuff, and here is the footage. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did like the video, please leave a like down below. Also, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing with notifications on because we are uploading daily. So be sure to stay tuned for that. But until next time, peace!